Built in the late 1800s by the Stamper family, according to the History of Kentucky and Kentuckians by Polk Johnson from 1912, George Washington Stamper is described this way: vigor, enterprise, and persistency. These are the qualities which make for success, and these are the characteristics which have dominated the career of George Washington Stamper, who through his own efforts built the ladder by which he has climbed to affluence. He has been identified with farming, blacksmithing, merchandising, lumbering, and banking, and in each of these enterprises, success has been on a parity with his well-directed endeavors. Stamper was an incredibly important figure in the town, and his grand 5-bay house denoted his affluence. A large portion of downtown Main Street is referred to as the Stamper Block, as most of these buildings were owned by Stamper at one time. Truly one of the most unique buildings I have found in all of my travels around rural Ohio and Kentucky is this one right here. That's it. That's how skinny the building is. And it goes a long way back, and it has what looks to be maybe stables over here. So if you're from the area, I would love to know the history of this building, what its original use was, and even what it's used for now. Looks like maybe a livery stable at one point, or maybe even like a warehouse now. So pretty neat building here in Vanceburg, Kentucky. The county here, Lewis County, is named after Captain Meriwether Lewis of the famed Lewis and Clark expedition. He floated by Vanceburg on September 22nd, 1803, as he was floating down the Ohio River on his way to St. Louis to start their expedition. Later on that expedition, as they were on their return trip, Lewis and Clark camped in Montana, and the campsite was marked by 3 large cottonwood trees. Today, one of those trees still stands. About 20 years ago, the town of Vanceburg was able to collect a seedling from that remaining tree, and they planted it here in town at the park as a further connection to Captain Meriwether Lewis. Built in 1887 for prominent local attorney Samuel Johnson Pugh, he attended Center College in Danville, Kentucky, before becoming a lawyer in Vanceburg. Besides a county attorney, Pugh also served as county judge, delegate to the state constitutional convention, and state senator. After retiring from Congress, he resumed the practice of law here in Vanceburg until he died here in April of 1922. The Plummer House is one of the oldest houses in Vanceburg. Built around 1855 by W.A. Plummer, a prominent businessman in town. The mansard roof was added in the 1880s. This roof style was fashionable during the Second Empire architectural craze that captivated much of America in the latter half of the 19th century.